Hi, this is Aisha Nicole, AishaNicole.com. And this is day 3, post-op, from my myomectomy hysteroscopy procedure. And I wanted to share my journey because I know it's a lot of women that are going through this, and I'm not by myself. And just explain some of the stuff that's I'm experiencing. Woke up in a lot of pain and very emotional today. Woke up really emotional. My journey has been long and like maybe 10 years, really. And some have gone naturally and some haven't. Well, they've all gone naturally, but these last ones I couldn't do on my own with the regimens that I was using. Mainly because it was one that grew on the outside of my uterus, which was about the size of a grapefruit. And once they went in, they saw that it had like a conjoined twin on the side of it, so it was even bigger. So it was very uncomfortable all the time, always looking pregnant and swollen. It hurt when I lay down on my stomach. And I'm a holistic person for the most part. I don't do a lot of things, a lot of drugs or hormone replacement or birth control or anything. So I really wanted to heal these naturally, which I did heal several. Last year I passed one with doing the womb steaming and the womb steaming castor oil packs and drinking herbal infusions. And it helped. Passed one. And then some years ago, I also had 2 more that aborted themselves. And when I say aborted themselves, like my cervix dilated and my body pushed them out like I was having a baby. But because they were subcutaneous, they were connected by a stalk. So I still had to have them removed, and I was traveling when that occurred. So I literally had to travel across the country with 2 fibroids just hanging out in my hoo-ha. Losing lots and lots of blood. I went to like 3 hospitals and they turned me away because they hadn't seen anything like that before and didn't really know what to do but give me a blood transfusion. So I finally went to Emory in Atlanta, and Dr. Cherie Hill was my physician, and she was able to take on the job and remove them. So I'm grateful for it, and I had relief for some years. My cycles lightened up significantly. And then I went in maybe 6 months later for follow-up, and there were more. Like 4 more came within that 6-month period. In another video, when I have a little more energy, I'll talk about that more in depth, because right now I just don't have it. But it was challenging for me to make this. Just give me a second. This was a hard decision for me to make, to have the surgery, because I am a holistic health practitioner and I help other women with womb healing. And it didn't make sense that I wasn't able to heal myself. So I kept waiting, and I did acupuncture, and I took the medicine, the Chinese herbs, and I did steaming. I did everything I could do on my end, and I still opted to have this procedure done. In retrospect, I wish I probably wouldn't have waited as long, but it is what it is, and I'm very relieved that I had it done. I did go back to the same doctor, to Dr. Hill, and let her provide the procedure for me. And when she did the myomectomy, she took out the big one I told you guys about. But then she also did the hysteroscopy and went in vaginally and found 8 more fibroids. I had no idea I had 10 fibroids. 10. I had no idea. They didn't show up on the ultrasound. Sometimes they don't know until they actually go in to see how many are really there. So as of now, I have no regrets. I am very uncomfortable. A lot of the gas pain has passed. That was probably the most uncomfortable part of this procedure thus far. My surgery was 7 hours. So they have to fill your body up with air, I guess, so they can see. So that was very uncomfortable. You know, that pain was worse than the incision pain. I lost a lot more blood, so my hemoglobin is down to about a 6. I think about 6.4 when I checked. I have a hemoglobin reader at home. Anybody dealing with anemia or fibroids, I suggest you have one of those. It's a worthy investment, so you always know where you are. But if you've been dealing with anemia as long as I have, you'll kind of have an idea of when it's this low, because you know, you just feel like crap. I've had a low-grade headache since it dropped this low. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing updates on how I feel. Like I said, I have the low-grade headache. The gas pain is pretty much gone, but the incisions hurt today. So it took me a while to get up out of the bed. And I'm trying to move my body like every 90 minutes or so. Because I've been just resting, sleeping, and it's still, gas is still coming out. But either way, I'm just going to share my healing journey and share this journey with you. And if you've been dealing with it for a while and you've changed your diet and you've steamed and you've done the acupuncture, you remove the emotional causes that have brought it into your life, and you're still suffering and you want to have a child, my recommendation is to move forward and don't let like guilt or shame or anything like that inhibit you, because I really think that's what it was for me. Some pride and some shame around not being able to do it myself. So I needed the help, and now I can focus on staying healthy, keeping the womb healthy, and hopefully in the future still having a baby. So that's all for now. I need to eat. I'm a little woozy. My appetite is back up. And I will check in with you guys later. Peace.